All right, welcome tonight. We are here in our second week of boot camp and second night and moving into our next body weight exercise workout. So starting at the back of your mat, wherever you're most comfortable, or on the side of your mat, doesn't really matter. We're just gonna take a nice squat down and roll up. So if you're feeling a little bit tight at all from Monday's workout, we'll stretch out first and then hit it hard. Good. Keep it coming. Find that mobility in your spine. And remember how I talked about you want to find movement in your pelvis and your tailbone, right? So it's okay here if you kind of round and tuck and then arch through the low back. Kind of like a cat-cow, but in this like standing and squatting position. All right, you got one more time. And then we're going to add on. So in the bottom of this movement, I want you to hold your squat nice and low. Hold it right here. We're going to take both arms and reach out. And then open to the side, back in, and then roll it on up. Let's do it again. Squat down, reach. So we're extending. We're working on good posture. Thumbs open. And then roll it on up. One more time. So as you're down in the bottom here, abdominals are pulled in tight. Reach. Open and roll it on up and moving on. We're going to take it into a side lunge. So step to the side. I want you to reach your hand down to the ground, open. So you're rotating towards your bent knee and then rotate away and then come back through the center and step in and switch to the other side. So lunge, hold, reach and rotate and switch. Good. Right back through the center and one more on each side. So hips are nice and low. If it doesn't feel good to rotate like that right away, you don't have to. And one more time. Good. And switch. All right, we'll come right back through the middle here and bring it all the way up. Okay, we're going to come down into a crouching position. As you guys know, I like to warm up your ankles. So move around on the balls of your feet, little circles, go in the opposite direction, and then rock forward onto your balls of your feet, and then rock back a little bit. Push your hands out to balance. If you need to take your legs wider, that does help with balance. And rock back, hold. Flexibility in the ankles, right? We lose that a lot if we don't work it. So that's why we're doing that. And last one right here, hold, and then roll it on up, and moving on. Okay, right leg comes up. Quads might be a little tired and sore from Monday, so we're just gonna take a big stretch, lift up, lean back, and then I want you to bring your knee and elbow together and cross, and then come back to it again. Woo! If you need to use the wall, you can. Cross, and lift. Good, one more time. Also challenging those ankles and switch. Other side, big lift. Good, cross it over. And we'll do some more of these cross body pulls later on. That's why we're kind of waking them up here. And you've got one more. And hold right there. All right, couple hip openers. We're reaching out in front, crossing the body. Try to keep your head up. We tend to look at the ground a lot, so look out in front. Smile at the person in front of you. If that's me, thank you. But there's lots of other people in front too. Good. And now take your foot up behind and try to touch behind. Yeah. Little aerobics to get us going here. And then one more time to the front. Heels open. Crossing. Okay, reaching across the midline. One more on each side. And switch, reach behind. Good. And you've got two more. And that's your last one right there. And done. All right. So hopefully feeling a little warmer. If you need a drink, grab one. But we're going to start right into our workout tonight. We've got 30-second intervals. And then we've got a combination for 60-second intervals. All right. So that's kind of where we're going tonight. We're going to start with that knee twist, but bring a little more intensity to it. Sorry, I gotta have my timer here. All right, so knee twist. All you're gonna do is take your fingers by your ears, rotate, and bring your knee up in front. So we wanna try not to bring our knee across our body, but our elbow across our body. So go ahead and begin. It's an abdominal exercise. It's also a nice wake up for the spine. 30 seconds on the clock. Just kind of keep in mind that we're going to do some progressive exercises. So we'll have some basic ones, a little more challenging ones, and then we'll put them all together and have some fun. So keep going. Get your balance in a little bit. And do one more on each side. And then we are moving on. So next move, you're going to squat down. You're going to pop up onto the balls of your feet. Yes, you are. And then heels down and rise. Okay, so squat, pop, squat, and rise. Let's go. Squat, pop. And it's okay. Maybe you want to just do one heel only. And then you can alternate. That's fine. Until you're feeling better with this. So it puts a little more pressure in the quads. Do you feel that? And you kind of have to adjust your body weight so that maybe if you're too far forward, you might want to sit back a little more. And then try to go a little deeper in your squat. Good. Wake up those calves. Everyone's going to do one more. Squat and rise. Good. Just take a little stretch right here. And then we are going to put it together, okay? So you're going to take the squat first. So it's squat, heels, squat, rise. 4, 3, 2, 1. Then we're right back down to it. Ready? And let's go. Squat, heels, squat, rise. 4, 3, 2, back down again. Squat. Good. I just want you thinking a little bit. Tuned into your workout. And keep coming. Remember, this is a minute long. And we'll add as we go, just a touch more. Good. One more time with a single squat. Next time you hit the squat, you're going to do it 2 times. So heels, one more time down. And then still 4, 3, 2. Join me. Let's go. Squat, heels, and do it again. Woo! Finding some heat. Here we go. Just 10 seconds left. It's kind of fun, isn't it? And one more time. This is the last moment, and you're done. Good. So kick those heels up a little bit. You'll see that later on, but we're going to put it aside for right now. All right. You're going to need a little space for this next one. You're going to walk forward. We usually do these with bands. You're going to do a monster walk forward and then a monster walk back. So if you end up traveling over your mat, make sure you're picking up your feet and not dragging your feet so that you don't trip, okay? All right, I know all the tricks. I know what happens. Here we go. Brace the core. Let's go. I mean, I might actually trip too, so I have to be careful. Okay, just take, 3, 4 big steps forward and back. Woo! You might feel a little more inner thighs and hips on this move, okay? Not as much in the quads. You do want to stay low and wide, okay? Like you're sneaking up on somebody. Good, keep coming. Like you're pressing your knees wide. And here's your last one. Yep, and come on up. Woo! Good, shake it all out. All right, moving on. We've got a slow squat thrust. So remember the squat and the reach that we did? You're going to add a squat thrust to that. So we're going to squat down, kick back, come in, and reach, okay? So 30 seconds is not fast. Squat down, kick back, squat in, reach the arms, hold, and then do it again. So working on posture with that move, opening the chest. Woo! It's also working on ankle flexibility, right? Keep coming. We've got 5 seconds to go right here. And then we put it together into a combination and rise. Whew. All right, moving around a little bit. It's getting toasty in here already. So we're going to monster walk forward. We're going to monster walk back. We're going to hit one squat, thrust, and reach. Ready? 1 minute on the clock. Butt tucked under a little bit. Let's go. Big walks. You can take this at your own pace. Whatever you need. And then squat, thrust, reach, and then rise. And then do it again. Perfect. Now, You still gotta be sneaky, which means you gotta get low. Get low. And don't forget the reach, because I forgot it last time. Reach. Whew. Good job, you guys. Remember, if you don't want to go into the full squat thrust, you can do a squat reach only. You are 2/3 of the way done with this minute. Perfect. Toes are turned out with those monster walks. And here's the last 5 seconds. Get that last squat thrust in, hold, and rise. Whew. All right, I need a little drink. Okay, so after 2 rounds, we're gonna do tabatas. Okay, so tabatas are fun. We haven't done them for a while. This is a building tabata. You're gonna see more of it later. First up, okay, number 1, fast feet for the first round. Plant the feet, punches for the second round. Now, punches are tight. They're little tiny rib rotations, okay? And strong through the shoulders. Okay, let's do it first. Fast feet only. Let's go. Gum in my mouth. All right, come on, fast feet, fast feet. There you go. Now, and if you have jiggly stuff going on, squeeze it tight, okay? And it's hard to prevent, okay? But just squeeze it. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 10 seconds. So you're gonna plant your feet, okay? Nice tight through the chest, through the shoulders, and go. So what I want you to think about is your knees pointing towards your toes the whole time. Knees are not rotating in. It's rotation through the trunk, shoulder and abs right here. Come on. Punch a little bit harder, right through your first 2 knuckles. Come on, harder. 3, 2, and 1, hold. Okay, now we're gonna put those 2 together. You're gonna go fast feet, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2 down, 4, 3, 2, 1, okay? Let's go, fast feet, plant, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you need to do 5s instead of 4s, fine. Nice job. And time. Woo! That's too much for your brain. Just choose one or the other, okay? We're gonna do it one more time. Reset, 3, 2, feet first. Let's go, 4, 3, 2, 1, plant, 4. Come on. It's a transition to stop one thing and start another, but I want you to do it quick. Work on your agility. Just 5 seconds left. And this is it. Done. Okay, that one's over. You're gonna see it later. We'll put it aside for now. On the ground, if you need a drink, fan, go ahead and do that. We're gonna bring back the scapula press, which we did last week. So you're gonna have your abdominals engaged, but you're also gonna feel this through between your shoulder blades. Okay, so elbows are to the floor, legs are straight, out in front of you. Hold on. All right, so bracing the core nice and tight, our body's moving like a plank. You're just pushing yourself up off the ground. So it's up and lower back down, okay? Up, and you're trying not to come all the way up to seated, just here and down. Let's go. Now try to do this straight leg if you can. Feel your core, feel your back. Whew. And now depending where your elbows are, maybe you need to flare out just a little bit to feel this between the shoulder blades. Inhale down, exhale up. Working on some posture. And you've got just one more time right here. And we're moving on. Your next move is a bicycle crunch. We haven't done these for a while. You know, they're a very basic move. Fingers behind the ears. We cross, we come center, we cross, we come center. Let's go. Cross. Elbows wide. Remember, the rotation in the trunk is not very big. It's like 45 degrees. Exhale to twist. Inhale to center. If you need to just do legs only, do legs only. Now, one more time, I'm going to ask you to speed it up right here to tempo. Come on, elbows wide. For 4 and 3 and 2. One more time on each side and done. Whew. All right. Massage those abdominals a little bit. Okay, guess what? Combination. We're going to put those two moves together. So you're going to do 2 scapula presses, and then you're going to do 4 bicycle crunches on each side. So it looks like this. Legs are straight, abdominals tight. We're going to lift up 1, up 2. As you lower down, bring it in. 4 and 3 and 2. You got the picture right there? So it's 2 scapula presses slow, 4 quick bicycles on each side. Brace the core, tuck the tailbone. Here we go. Press up 1, press up 2, and bicycles. Let's go. Fully extended legs. After you have 4 on each side, go right back down and press. Woo! Do you feel your abs? Are they talking a little bit? Mine are talking. And you just go at your own pace. If you need to go slower, no problem. Come on, elbows wide. You're 2/3 of the way done. You really want to wonder how many seconds that is left, right? It's 20 seconds when I say that. Come on. Finish up with your bicycle crunches. 10 seconds to go. And that's it right there. You're done. Stretch your body long. Good job. Hug a knee and roll yourself up to seated position. Okay. So we're going to come to the end of our mat for a walkout mountain climber. All right. So you're going to hinge at your hips. You're going to walk yourself out into a plank position. Okay. And then you're going to do mountain climbers for 4. And then you're going to walk yourself back up and reach at the top. So that already seems like a combo, but we will add more to it, okay? So here we go, 30 seconds, walk out, 4 mountain climbers on each side, 4, 3, 2, 1, and walk your hands back and reach at the top. Do it again. 4, 3, 2, walk it back. So feel your hamstrings work as you lower. And one more time, everybody all together. And finish up with that walk back up and reach. Okay, next layer, down dog to a kick to the behind. So looks like this, a 3-legged dog kick, I guess is what it's called. We're gonna be here, downward facing dog, and you're gonna lift one leg up, squeeze your glutes, okay? Bring it in and reach. Then switch to the other side, kick, and bring it in and reach. So join me in the downward facing dog. If you need to do this on your hands and knees, you're right here, okay? And you can modify in this position. All right, everybody ready to go? Begin, right leg lift, and bring it in, press back up, and then right to the ground, switch legs, and lift, hug the knee in, press up, and switch legs. Good, so you should feel your glutes working here. Good, think about pressing your chest towards your thighs. And everybody has one more time to finish off this set. And that is it, and drop down into a child's pose. Rotate your wrists around for me a little bit. Move your fingers. All right, we're gonna put it together. So here's what it looks like, okay? Starting at the top, you can join me if you want to, just walk through it with me. You're gonna hinge, walk out into a mountain climber. 4, 3, 2, 1, press up, bring it in, and switch sides, press up, bring it in, and then walk yourself back in. Okay, so the trick with this one is that after you do the leg press, okay, you set your foot down, and that'll help you switch to the other side and transition. So let's do it for a minute. We're gonna get it, okay? I know. Hinge right now. Let's go. Hinge, walk out, 4 mountain climbers each side. 4, 3, 2, right leg or whichever leg you want goes up In, set it down, switch legs up, and then walk your hands back to your feet and stand up. Let's go again. Hinge. 4 mountain climbers each side. Whew. And stick one leg up in the air, hug the knee, and set it down. Stick the other leg up, knee, and walk your hands to your feet. Whew. And rise. Let's go again. If it makes you dizzy to go up and down, then just stay in your hinge. Okay? It's okay. I know, sometimes that's rough. And then walk it back to standing. Woo! Just 10 seconds to go. Come on. Finish it up, standing position right here. And whoo, we did it. Just in time for your next Tabata. So get a quick drink. Okay, you got 2 minutes, higher intensity. Coming your way. So number 2, low fast jacks right here, low. Okay, elbows are just going out to the side. We're not looking for anything big. We're looking for a lot of tension in the hips, glutes, and quads. Okay, so if you need to modify, you're right here. Okay, like a chicken dance. All right, after that, regular squat thrust. So we've already warmed this up. Okay, regular squat thrust. Alternating between the two, and then we'll do a combination, which we'll repeat twice. All right, first one, low, fast jacks. Ready, set, here we go. Come on. So think about it, feet are just going a little wider than the line of the body. Go deeper, come on. Kind of landing in the balls of your feet. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. Okay, squat thrust. If you don't want to squat thrust, squat jump. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Let's go, come on. Jump at the top if you can. Whew. Get in that full plank position as you kick back. 8 seconds to go, come on. The combo is gonna have less of these, I promise. Okay, one more, and done. Breathe it out, 10 seconds. Combination, okay, 5 fast jacks and 1 squat thrust. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, down and up. Do it again, 5. If you do 4 instead of 5, fine with me. It's just 20 seconds. Whew. Can you go for just 5 more seconds? Let's try it. And done. We're gonna repeat that one more time. Yeah, just that 20-second set, that combination. Ready? Set, 5 and 1, go. 5, 4, 3, and get down. Woo. There you go. You can still do taps. Just do them fast, right? No problem. Here's your last set. And you made it. Breathe. Okay, if you need to go outside, get some fresh air, it's a really great time to do that. Whew. All right, get about 30 seconds longer, then we'll go into our next round. We having some fun yet? Woo! Okay, single leg deadlifts are next. We're gonna alternate these. Okay, I'm gonna move this out of the way. So flat back, we hinge. Arms can be out to the side, hips, hands below, whatever you'd like. But our belly button points to the floor. I like to do these with my arms out to the side. Alternating legs, slow and steady. 30 seconds total, we're alternating. Ready? Let's go. Hinging. If that's hard for the balance, then just tap your toe behind and bend your front knee a little bit more. The goal here is to feel hamstrings back and glutes. Okay, so if that's where you're feeling it, you're doing the right thing. Alternatively, you could just do a regular hinge and keep both feet on the ground as well. All right, almost there. Let's try to get one more all together. And then rise and rest for just a moment. All right, next up, we're gonna do another squat. I know, lots of squats tonight. We're gonna squat down, but we're gonna press off one leg and lift our leg to the side. So we're activating our hips and glutes here. So squat down and lift, alternate to the other side and lift. If you don't wanna squat, you can just do a mini squat and a side lift. Here we go, squat and lift. Brace the core as you stand. You get those arms moving a little bit in front and then row back. So remember that little tip I told you? I don't know if it's true or not, but arms add 20%. Let's make them actually add 20% by squeezing your shoulder blades together in the back. Okay? Good. You can even do a bicep squeeze in the front. You know you can actually activate your muscles even if you don't have weight in your hands. Squeeze. Woo! We're gonna have some fun and put this all together. One more time. Done. Okay, so here's what this looks like, okay? We're gonna hinge at the hips, okay? We're gonna stand up, squat, and lift. Then we're gonna hinge on the other side, okay? We're gonna squat and lift. So whichever leg goes back is also the leg that goes out to the side, right? So I'll mirror you. So we're gonna use your right side first. Ready? So right leg goes back first. Here we go. Hinge and sit, squat, lift. Good. Now switch to the other side. Hinge left, squat, lift left. And do it again. Hinge right. Good. And lift. What did you say? Oh, too much coordination. Yes, it is a lot of coordination. You know what? It's good for our brain, right? Your brain doesn't work at the end of the day. It's good to challenge your body in all different kinds of ways, right? Get yourself uncomfortable. Good. Don't forget that squat before the leg lift. And then switch sides. Woo! Feeling those glutes? Yeah. This is your last combo, wherever you're at, your last combo. And done. Move your hips a little bit, side to side, maybe around in a circle like a whole hula hoop. Whew. All right, coming up next, we've got a down dog to a crouching dog. So actually, we're going to start in a crouching dog. Let me just say this first. Crouching dog, okay? And then we're going to push forward into a plank. So load, explode forward, and hold. All right? Does that work? I'm going to feel those legs again. 30 seconds only. Crouch back and lunge forward, hold. So as you lunge forward, tuck your butt a little bit and brace your core. Nice. So you're pressing off the balls of your feet. Come on, engage. All right, everyone's gonna do 2 more, and then we're gonna take a little breather and sit back. All right, flip your palms up, your thumbs out, and just rest here. Now we're gonna add a push-up when we get to the plank position, okay? So we load, we explode. You can do the push-up on your knees or on your toes. It's completely up to you. So it looks like this. We're gonna load back, brace and explode, and then push up, back up, and then we come back. So because your hands are kind of narrow, because you're in the plank, it's a little bit more tricep action than it is shoulders and back, all right? So you don't have to go like so close, but don't go too wide either. Just about shoulder distance. Ready? This is 1 minute. Slow it back. Explode forward. Knees or toes. Push up. And do it again. Slow back. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is just regular push-ups, huh? That's why you guys are all looking at me. That's okay. We'll do a minute of this, and then we'll just do 30 seconds of push-ups. How's that sound? That sounds great. Now, with your push-ups, they do not have to be fast, and in fact, I don't want them to be fast. Slow and steady. Woo! Should be your whole body working right here to move through these positions. Final 15 seconds. You can do it. You can stay back in that load longer if you need to. Everyone's gonna do one more. Come on, one more time. And done. All right, sit back. Woo! Roll your wrists. Move them around. Put your hands together. Little circles here. Okay, go in the other direction. Now, we have regular tricep push-ups next. Okay, you can do them on your knuckles if you want to. If you don't want to do those at all, you can also do dips, but keep in mind we might be doing some dips later. So if that's what you need, go for it. All right, regular tricep push-up. Remember, knuckles, great option. And knees, great option. Or take it back. 30 seconds, ready? Here we go. No matter what you're doing, you're feeling shoulder blades pull together. Okay, you're feeling elbows shoot straight up and back. Come on. Triceps and back here. We're almost there. You just got 8 seconds to go. How many more can you do? Come on, everyone's doing one more. And done. Woo! All right. Shake it out. I wear my special shirt for you. Can you see what it says? Pulled it out of the vault. All right, it says, I bust mine to kick yours. Okay, so that means we're in it together, okay? That's what that means. Doesn't mean that you're doing all the work here. We're working hard together. Okay, next Tabata, you ready? Side lunge. We warmed up side lunges in the warm-up. We're gonna add some high knees to it to have a little fun. So you're gonna do side lunge, one side only, and we'll do side lunge on the other side one time only, and then we'll do some high knees to put it together, okay? So if you want to add a little balance to this, balance the knee in the middle. Ready? 20 seconds. Here we go. To the side. You can power up if you want. And again, add those arms, right? A little action in the upper body. Whoo! Sitting back nice and low. Good. Just 5 seconds to go here. And that'll do it right there. Shake it out. Same thing other side. So if you need to like scooch over a little bit, you can do that. Ready? Let's go. Side lunge and lift. It's really important the front knee, her kneecap is pointing forward. So do a check-in every once in a while. And then how low can you go and how hard can you push off? Perfect. 3 seconds to go. And that's it. All right. So I'm not going to have you guys do high knees as one of your tabatas. I'm just going to throw it into the combination because I know you know how to do high knees. So here's what it looks like. You're going to move to one side, lunge to one side, bring it up, and jog. Go right back to the same side, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, or whatever combination of runs your feet end up getting, okay? So high knees in the middle or low jogs is fine too. Let's go. 20 seconds and jog it out. Good. Don't think about the number so much. Just think about it. You have to go back to the same side. But you've got to pump your arms in the middle. Come on. Pump, 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 pump. You can do it. Woo. Bringing the heart rate up. You're trying to get to your highest level of intensity in the next 5 seconds. Come on. Do it. Michelle's there. Come on. And done. Whew. Same thing other side. Okay, so shift yourself over. Get ready. Get set. Lunge and high knees. Come on. Power down. Load, explode. Remember, it can be low jogs if you don't want to do high knees. Up to you. Final 8 seconds. Whew. Come on. Faster arms. Last one. And done. Breathe it out. Whew. You guys are killing it. Okay. We got one more round. One more round. So dips coming your way next, okay? Dips can do a couple different options. So on the ground, if you have window space or chairs that you want to use, you can do that too. So option one, right here. You're rocking back, pushing through the heels of your hands, okay, triceps. Next option here, see my butt's a little far away from my hands, that's kind of more moderate. If you want to make it harder, push your butt back. Your range is smaller, your weight load is a lot more, okay? It's just transferring the body weight back underneath the shoulders instead of pushing it out in front of you. So it's like when you have, well, never mind. I'm not gonna try to explain it. Okay, let's move on. So shift your body weight back if you want it, and let's go. So another thing with these tricep dips is let's not straighten our arms. Okay, let's just keep the bend to keep the muscles loaded, shall we? Haha, come on. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Remember, you can shift your weight forward if you need to. But we got 8 seconds to go. Elbows are bending. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Done. Woo! Let those arms shake out. And next up, you guys are gonna love this because it's actually doesn't seem that challenging, but when your arms are tired, you're just doing shoulder presses. I want you to sit up tall, okay? If you need to straighten your legs to release hips, you can. But when you pull down, so think about your muscles working. Pull and then press. Like you got something heavy in your hands. Does that make sense? I did a whole workout one time with like senior citizens, and we didn't use any weight. We just squeezed our muscles, and we were so tired. So resist, just that imaginary weight. Tuck your chin in a little bit. Good. Now, can you go a little deeper? Can you bring those elbows and tuck them right to your bottom rib? Good job, good job. This is great range of motion for the shoulders and back. Everyone's doing one more. And release. Now give yourself a little hug. Do you feel your mid-back? Isn't that cool? All right. We're going to put it together. So hands behind, your choice of how you're going to dip, but you're going to do 2 dips. Okay, so it looks like this. You're going to dip 1, dip 2. You're going to sit, you're going to press 2. That's not fast. Neither one of those moves are fast. 1 minute, and we're going to add as we go so that the segments get a little longer. All right, so shoulders back. Lift up, 2 at a time to begin with. Let's go. 2. And then sit, press, up. Good, do it again. And 2. Next one is 3. 3 of each. Activate those muscles in the back. Don't just move. So you're basically doing 2 sets, okay, of every level. So after you've done 2 sets of 3, then you're at 4. Is right here. 4. Woo! You're sitting up tall for these presses, so don't lean back, just sit up tall. That's gonna make that back work harder. Woo! We only have just 5 seconds left. And done. Whew. Give yourself a little hug. Good job. All right, last layer, side plank. On one elbow, you can start on your knee if you want to. We are gonna do hip drops. If it doesn't feel good to do hip drops, then you just hold the side plank only. If you wanna do it with a full side plank, you have that option. So, hips are stacked, abdominals are pulled in, belly button points forward, and we drop down and up. Now try to stay lifted through your shoulder so you're not sinking like this. See this, how we sink? Try not to do that. Okay, stay nice and long through the shoulder and neck, and just drop the hips only. Whoo! Trying to push up with that bottom hip. Come on, lift. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Come on, you've got this. Woo! Come on, 3 seconds more. And here's your last one. And done. Same thing on the other side. It's 6:12, everybody, okay? Just for reference. Okay, it's got real quiet. Okay, lift up the hips and let's go. Down and up. One side, right? This side for me is a little easier to do. So if that's the case for you, enjoy it. Push a little harder maybe. Use your exhale to push up. Come on, lift. Oh, let's go 5 seconds more. Hurts so good. And done. Now, we got a combination. 1 whole minute. You're thinking, what are we gonna do? Let me show you. All right, so you're gonna start in a plank. Okay, knees or toes, your choice. You're gonna roll to one side and do 2 hip lifts. Roll back to plank. Roll to the other side, 2 hip lifts. Okay, and then back to plank. And as you know, we'll probably just add as we go so we don't end up at 2 the whole time, unless you want to do that. Okay, so if you're going from your knees right here, you can roll to the side with your top leg straight so that you can still modify that if you want to. All right, ready, plank position, and roll to one side, and 2 drops. And roll to plank. Switch to the other side, and 2. Do it again, sets of 2, just to kind of get it. Always move through the middle to reset. All right, after you've done 2 sets of 2 on each side, you're gonna now do 3 on each side. Ready? Whew. You've got it. I gotta keep your brain engaged, okay? So that your muscles stay working too. Once you've done, okay, 2 sets of 3 on each side, you could only imagine where you're going next. All right, guys, we're coming up on sets of 4. Whew. We've only got about 5 seconds left. So let's finish it up. And done. Sit it back. How about one more Tabata? That sound good? Yeah, let's do it. Okay. So we're gonna be on the ground. We're gonna do some plank jacks. Sorry. If you don't wanna do plank jacks, you can also be standing and do standing jumping jacks. That's fine too. But plank position, you can start with taps, just like this, tap side to side, okay, or out, in. Now, what I don't wanna see is this. Okay? It happens really easily because we want to go fast, and it's a really big exaggeration, but it puts a lot of strain on our low back. So if you feel like that's uncomfortable for you to move quick like that, then just do the taps only, okay? So you stay really safe because you're still going to get the lateral movement, and it's still going to be challenging. It's just going to be safer, all right? Or you just go real small and keep it tight, okay? There's no reason to be all the way out here in a plank jack, okay? So 30-second plank jacks. No, I lied. We're in our Tabata. You've got 20 seconds. Here we go. Ready, set, and go. 20. Okay? You choose. Out, out, in if you want, or nice and quick. But your core is so tight. Your hips are so tight. Stay with me. Just 5 seconds more. And time is up. Whew. All right. You want a little more? We got frog jumps next. So you're gonna, what's that? All right. So you're gonna be right here, fingertips to the ground. Okay, you're gonna come back and then lift up. Back and lift up. Okay, just give it a shot. If you don't wanna do that, right here, tap and tap. This is fine too if you don't wanna be on the ground. All right, 20 seconds, 2-0, let's go. Ready? And begin. Lift your hands and lift your chest. Go narrow and wide. Final 8 seconds. Remember, if you're modifying, it's a squat with tap backs. One more. And done. Combination. I'm going to show the modification first. If you want the modification, right? You don't have to be on the ground at all if you don't want to. If you're not on the ground, you're here, okay? And you're here, and you're here. That's it. So it's wide, wide, and then back and back. That's your low impact. Otherwise, you're on the ground, on your hands. You've got 2, okay, and 1. And then 2 and 1. 20 seconds, your choice where you want to go. We're doing it twice. So maybe modify first and then do the full 1 second. Up to you. Here we go. Plank position. Begin. 2. And frog. Always reset in that frog and lift your hands. Nowhere to go. Come on. One more. And done. Same thing. Back down you go. Plank position or a standing option. Let's begin. 2. Frog jump. Good. Keep coming. Keep it going. Keep it going. Think about your back, right? We're keeping that low back safe. One more time. Woo! Done. Okay. You made it. Now, I got a special treat for you, and it's called the combo finisher. Okay? So, we're going to do it one time only, and then we're going to stretch. And here's what it looks like. All of your tabata combos, you're going to do one time. That's it. Okay? And then we're going to recover. Okay, so fast one, first one. Wait, did I say? Okay. Yes, we'll do them one time. It's actually only 2 minutes because there's only 4. Unless you want to do double, then we can. Okay, so fast feet, plant 4, 3, 2, 1. That's your first one. Okay, second one is the low jacks, right? With the squat thrust, okay? Or if you don't want to squat thrust, squat jump. I'll give you those 2 first. Okay, so fast feet, plant, punch. Ready? 3, 2, 1, let's go. Go to high intensity as fast as you can. Remember, there's rotation going on right here, but you gotta be tight through the back and core. Come on, 10 seconds. Knock it out. Come on. Like there's a bag in front of you. You're actually hitting and snapping back. Last one. Done. All right, 10-second recovery. Low jacks, squat thrust. So it's 5 and 1. Okay, or you can tap if you don't want to go fast. Ready? Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 squat thrust. And do it again. It's only 20 seconds. So burn out. You're already burned out. That's good. You did it. One more. And done. 10-second recovery. Side lunge, high knees. Okay, we're doing it one time on each side because we got to be even. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Side lunge, power. Come on. Same side the whole time. Woo! Come on, I want those feet leaving the ground if you can, even just for like half an inch. 3 seconds to go. And done. 10-second recovery. Slide yourself over. Same thing on the other side. Ready, set, let's go. Lunge. Now what can you do? Maybe you're really tired and you just need to march. That's okay. That takes some intensity down. Come on. Remember the shirt. We're doing this together. I'm doing it for you. One more time. Whew. And done. We finish off the whole set. Plank jumps and plank jacks and frog jump. Ready? Let's go. Sorry, I think it's 2, right? And then frog. Sorry, I didn't tell you that. Come on, core as tight as it can be. You've got 10 seconds to finish this up. Should be huffing and puffing at this point. Let's do one more. Come on. Done. All right. If you're a sweaty mess, shake like a dog. No, I'm just kidding. All right. If you need a breather outside, feel free to do that. We're done with the hard work. And now it's just recovery. Whew. Awesome job. You can high elbow or high five your neighbor or air high five. 30 seconds left. Just kind of keep moving a little bit. Don't stand in one place, please. Just kind of march or tap side to side. All right. We're going to kind of start or end where we started with our squat and back rolls, okay? So just lift tall through the spine. I want you to slowly squat. As you squat, your tailbone tucks up, all right? So lift it up and then tuck the tailbone and round. Whew. Find movement in your spine. Whew, that feels good. Make sure the chin drops a little bit. Now, if you're not really thinking about your breathing at all, okay, I want you to do that. Big inhale on the way down. And exhale. Good, one more time. All right, kind of, again, ending up in the same place we started. We're gonna reach, and then we're gonna open out to the side, bring it down, and roll up and around. Do it again. Squat down, reach, open, bring it down, and roll your shoulders back. Let's do one more time. Good, just slowing the breathing down. Perfect. And come down to your crouching position again. Again, feet can be a little wide. I want you to rock from baby toe to big toe, just side to side. If it doesn't feel good, then just go in circles only. You can do it standing if you want to. Okay, we're gonna rock back onto our heels and reach your hands out. Reach, reach, reach. And then rock forward. It is hard, yeah? This is a flexibility issue in your ankles, okay? Okay, not issue, but it's an issue for me too, so don't worry. I don't mean that as a bad thing. I just mean that if it's hard to do it, it's a thing, right? All right. You have issues. We all have issues. All right, let's go. What's that? I said I come with tons of them. We all do. All right. Oh, reach that arm a little higher. Lean back. If you need to hold the wall, you can. And then you're going to bring your elbow to your knee. And then right back up again. Balance, balance. Again, if we don't use our joints in the way that they're intended to be used, we lose mobility. It's just a fact of life, and it sucks, but it's just true. Okay? So that's why we do all those fun little rotations and switch to the other side. Big breath, open through the chest. And then bring it across. And you can go at your own pace. If I'm going too fast, just do what you need to do. And this is your last one. And across. All right, moving on. Roll those shoulders back. Easy lunge to the side and rotate. We're gonna pause here for just a little bit longer. If your butt's high, just drop it down. If you can't touch the floor, touch your leg. And then rotate away. You might feel a little rotation down deeper in the mid to low back. And then switch sides. The coordination aspect of it. I don't know. If you just get your arms going in each direction. It should work. All right, come right through the middle with your hips up. Legs are mostly straight. Now, what I want you to do is you're only gonna move your hips, okay? So legs are straight, just shift your hips to one side and then shift them to the other side. So when you do that, hopefully you feel a little bit of a stretch in your inner thighs and a little more in the hamstring. So as you're shifting to the right, you might feel more right hamstring stretch. As you shift left, you might feel more left. It's different for everybody, but. And then we're gonna bend our knees and roll it on up. And then finally, let's get our calves. So we wanna drop that heel down and back. We're gonna reach our arms up, 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 right by our ears, which can be a little challenging too, flexibility in the shoulders and back. And then bring your hands behind, palms open, and just let those elbows kind of fall forward. And then we're gonna switch legs. Take the other one back, heel to the ground. Same thing, arms come up next to our temples. Circle your arms around, palms are up. And then let your elbows come down. So we like to hold them up, but we're gonna just pull them down a little bit. And then step forward. Woo. And back to a little bit of forearm and wrist motion here. Go in the other direction. All right, we're gonna take our heels of our hands together and then just pull the heels of the hands apart and press your fingers together, okay? And then just peel from the knuckles, okay? Slowly moving your fingers apart, stretching, 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 and just barely keep the fingers touching and then go back in. And find all the connection points again. And then bring it down. All right, hands come up. Bring your fingers behind the head and tilt your head back. Now put a little pressure from your fingers to your head. So you're activating your upper back this way. And then release and tuck your chin. All right, release the hands and just roll. And you're all done. Thank you for joining me tonight. Give yourself a hand. Yeah, that was awesome. Great job.